You felt you deserved a point from that?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm being honest, first half I think we rode our luck a little bit. I mean, they're a very good team, created some chances, but as the game went on, I think it's always difficult when you give away a goal at such a late time. Under a minute left, and then you put one in the other end, and to find out that someone's been offside or a foul. I don't know why it was disallowed, but it's not, was it a foul? Was it a foul? But it was a scramble in there anyway. So no, it was very difficult to take.
You showed the kind of battling spirit that gives Tim probably a lot of hope when he comes in.
I can't really comment on that because I don't know if he's coming in, but it gives a lot of hope to the owners and the fans to see that at least the players, are trying their best to keep us in the division. I think we had some good spells of play, but I think we need to really tighten up on the quality of our passing and a little bit more creative in the final third. But I think on another day, the keeper's pulled off a fantastic save, and you come away with a victory or a draw for sure.
Will you take the team for Tuesday? Do you know yet?
Yeah, and myself and Kevin will take the team again on Tuesday. Thanks very much.
What did you think of Adel Tarat's performance?
I thought Adel gave his all from what he had, the hour that he had. Obviously he's not match conditioned yet. We did see glimpses of the brilliance that he actually has, and I was quite happy with his performance from a team point of view. I'm hoping that when he becomes more conditioned, that he can show what he's got.
What was your main message to the lads before they went out?
The main message was really that we've got a short amount of time to get this right. For the people that have brought each and every one of us here, and the main thing is that we made a game plan and we tried to stick to it the best we could. And I was very happy to see the boys actually trying to talk to people on the pitch about doing it. Like I said, we've had one session or two sessions, so I was very pleased with the way they did it.
How difficult is it for players to keep believing when they keep getting kicked, sort of blows like this week after week?
Pardon?
How difficult is it for players to keep believing that they can get out of this when they keep suffering big weeks like that?
It's always very difficult when you're at the bottom. Very, very difficult, because it just seems like the luck always goes against you. But collectively we have to look at ourselves and say, as a collective we've got ourselves in this position. So it's very difficult to keep believing in whatever game plan that you put together, but we have to have one plan.
You know better than anyone in this group the situation right now. What can you say about the chances of surviving relegation?
Well, I mean, if you think about it, we've got 19 points, the team above us has got 20, and I think there's one or two teams above us or above the line with 20. So you put two wins together and you could end up well away from the people in the relegation zone. So we all know the situation, but I think we're still, everybody in the bottom is still in with a fighting chance. So you have to go in thinking that a couple of wins might take you well above the line.
People are expecting Tim to be here today. I don't think he was here today. Have you spoken to him at all?
Not about this situation. I mean, I've said it a few times. I've socialised with him outside football, so not about this situation.
Do you know a time frame? Have you been given an indication from the club about when things might move?
No, I mean, all they've said is that myself and Kevin will run the team on Tuesday, and then I think we'll re-evaluate after that.
How did you socialise with him? I mean, did you know if he was here today or not? Or?
He wasn't here.
Oh, he wasn't here, no.
No.
How important is it to get this managerial position sorted quickly, rather than, obviously, the longer it goes on, the uncertainty continues?
Well, I mean, it depends what you mean by uncertainty. It's whether you think I'm capable of running the team or not in the interim.
Players and everybody else.
Well, I mean, from the players' point of view, all I can say is over the last few days they've responded quite well, and you know, I think that I can probably keep the seat warm for as long as the owners see fit, really.
Have you got a taste for it though, having done the game today?
What, taste for being in Oz? See, I mean, I've had a taste for it for a long time, but I mean, obviously, you're doing a job and you have to do it to the best of your ability to make sure that the club survives.
Okay, guys, thank you. One last question.
Sure.
Was an expectation that Tim would come in on Tuesday. Now you're going to be there again on Tuesday. Do you yourself, as you say, keeping the seat warm, is that something you'd like to take on as a permanent job as well? For my personal career.
Yeah. For my personal career, I mean, if you're standing next to Ronald Koeman, on a Saturday afternoon, from my personal career, of course I'd like to be a manager or a head coach of a Premiership club,